Good morning, children. Let me continue. The previous classes you have seen what is organ, how the organs are formed, what are the organ system, and we have seen we are going to see only 3 organ system. I said already we have seen what is digestive system. Now we have to go for excretory system. What's the meaning of excretion? That is the sending out the waste material. We say digestion. Digestion is the process. The simpler, complex substances are converted into simpler substances. It gets energy and the waste material is let out through proper, that is anus, I said. The excretory system, there are 3 parts in the excretory system. The main one is kidney. Then apart from that, skin and lungs. First we'll see the skin. What are the excretory parts? Skin, lungs, and then kidneys. Kidneys play a major part in excreting the waste material from our body, and skin and lungs also supports. Skin, no, it sends the waste material from our body, that is through the sweats. Sweat means what? When solram paranga. That is excess of salt from our body, urea from our body is let out through the skin. Skin has many pores. Through the pores, the excess water is let out from the body and our body temperature remains constant. Okay. Next one, lungs. It helps to remove carbon dioxide from our removal of carbon dioxide. Kidneys, they are very important. There are a pair of kidney. A pair of kidney is present. It is in bean shaped. Okay, kidney. From kidney we start. Ureters. Ureters is a tubular structure. Will collect the waste material from the body. Then from the ureters, urinary bladder, that is the urea, that excess salt water, urinary bladder is stored in the urinary bladder. The urinary bladder there is a small opening, that is urethra. Through that kidney is let out when the bag is filled up. So let us go in detail the process. Human excretory system. That is metabolic activities, the food what you have taken, digested and accomplished and assimilate into the energy and waste product. All the process which happen in our body is known as what? Metabolic activities. Already we have studied catabolism and anabolism, together metabolic. The waste product from our body is urea. So what are the waste material? Urea, that is the poisonous substance. Urea is the poisonous substance, toxic. If it is not let down, it has to let down from our body. If it is not let down, we have to suffer with diseases. Just to avoid that, what is there? A pair of kidneys. Kidneys are present in that. Skin removes all the waste material, I said already. Kidneys, they are bean shaped. These are the blood vessels. This is kidney. This is left kidney. This is right kidney. This is this part, no? This is eelus. This is cortex. Outer cover of the kidney is what I said. Cortex. Inner medulla. Pyramidal X structures are there. This is pelvis. And this one, what I say? This is ureter, urinary bladder. From the kidney, nephrons are there. They have collected the waste materials. This is the blood vessel, renal artery, renal vein. And there is a small opening, urethra. Okay, now we'll see. The pair of kidney is the kidneys are bean-shaped organ. The skin, what's the main function of skin? It maintains our body temperature. The body temperature is 98.4 degrees Fahrenheit. The Celsius we have seen means that is 37 degree Celsius. The normal temperature is remain constant by the function of skin only. Kidneys, they are bean-shaped organ, reddish brown in color. The kidneys line either side of the vertebral column, the abdominal cavity. Abdomen means what? Abdomen, stomach. So right kidney is lower than left kidney as the liver takes place, because left side we got the heart, right side what is there? Liver is there. So the each kidney is about 11 centimeter long and 5 centimeter wide. Kidney is 11 centimeter long, 5 centimeter wide. Wide means what? Breadth. Okay. The kidney is covered by a layer of fibrous connective tissue, the renal capsule, adipose capsule and fibrous membrane. Internally we have seen means outer dark region is cortex and lighter pale reddish color is known as medulla. The medulla we have seen the uriniferous tubule, that is known as what? Nephron. The nephron are the unit of the excretory system. The nephrons only collects the waste material, toxic material from our body. Nephrons, no? It consists of conical masses, that is known as what? Pyramids. This is the hilum, I said. This part is known as what? Hilum. Present through the blood vessels and it goes to ureter. Ureters are thin muscular. This is ureter. They are thin muscular tube emerging from the kidney. Urine enters into the ureter from the renal pelvis and is conducted along the ureter by peritonic movement, that is a closing and contrast movement. The ureters carry urine from kidney to the urinary bladder. From there it comes to urinary bladder. Urinary bladder, it is a stack-like structure. This is urinary bladder. It is a bag-like structure. Okay. Bag-like structure which lies in the pelvic. It stores urine temporarily. Then urethra. This is the smallest, that is a small hole. It's a membranous tube which connects urine to the exterior. The urethral sphincters keep the urethra closed and opens only at the time of micturition. Micturition means what? Urination. When it's expelled out, when the bag is filled up, it comes out. Okay. What are the function of kidney? Maintains the fluid and electrolytes balance in our body. It maintains the level of fluid in our body. Regulates acid-base balance of blood. The blood is made up of acid-base ரெண்டுமே இருக்கும், அது கரெக்டாக பேலன்ஸ் பண்ணிடும். Maintains the osmotic pressure in blood and tissue. Osmotic pressure means what? Liquid pressure in blood and all our tissues. Helps to retain the important plasma constituents like glucose and amino acid for the growth of the body as well as to do the all activities. What are necessary? Glucose and amino acids, they are maintained by the kidney. So what are the functions of kidney means you have to see. Nephron, this is very important. See the structure there. Nephron, it consists more than 1 million nephron. Every kidney it consists of 1 million nephron. Totally more than million. In everything, every kidney, 2 kidneys are there, no. Millions of nephrons there. Otherwise known as uriniferous tubules. They are structural and functional unit of kidneys. Each nephron consists of renal corpuscles, that is cells. Renal corpuscles, COR. Renal means what? Kidney. Or otherwise known as what? Renal capsules or Malpighian tubule. And renal tubule. One is renal corpuscles, other one is renal tubule. The renal corpuscles consist of cup-shaped structure that is known as what? Bowman's capsule. Cup-shaped structure is this is Bowman's capsule. ஒரு கிண்ணம் போல இருக்கும். ஓகேயா? Bowman's capsule. It containing bunch of capillaries that is known as glomerulus. Okay, what are the main parts there? Renal corpuscles, otherwise known as what? Malpighian tubules. Renal tubules are there. The renal tubules forms a cup-like structure that is known as Bowman's capsule. Inside the Bowman's capsule, you can see number of capillary networks like that is known as what? Glomerulus. The blood enters the glomerular capillaries through the afferent and efferent. Afferent means front, efferent back. Afferent and efferent. This is front position of the kidney. This is back. Blood enters through that. It consists of three regions, that is glomerulus. It consists of three regions: proximal convoluted tube, that is U-shaped, and Henle's loop, and distal convoluted tubules. The distal convoluted tubule opens into the collecting tubule. That is collecting tubule what? Ureter. The nitrogenous waste, that is the waste what? Urine is what? Nothing else. It's nitrogenous waste and poisonous substance. It comes through the urinary bladder and finally to the urethra. Clear? What are the parts present in the nephron? It's a structural and functional unit of kidney. There are millions of nephrons in each kidney. Okay? What are the parts mainly present? That renal corpuscles or Malpighian tubule, renal tubule. The renal tubule makes up the cup-like structure that is Bowman's capsule. Inside the Bowman's capsule we can see glomerulus. Glomerulus, afferent and efferent. They are connected and finally it comes to the ureter. From the ureter it comes to the urinary bladder, from urethra. Then mechanism of urine formation. That is how it is formed, how the urine is formed, how it is let out. The process of urine formation include the following three stages. What are the three stages? We will see now. Excretory system. Then mechanism of urine formation. What are the stages? Glomerular filtration. Next one is tubular reabsorption. And then Tubular secretion. First filtration, that waste materials are filtered, then they absorbed. Reabsorbed means what? Again it's absorbed and finally secreted. We'll see what are the process. Glomerular filtration. Urine formation begins with the filtration of blood through the epithelial walls of the glomerulus and Bowman's capsule. First stage is Bowman's capsule and glomerulus. They both. The blood enters into the Bowman's capsule and glomerulus. The filter is called glomerular filtered, and both essential and non-essential substances are present in the blood. So essential and non-essential. Essential substances are filtered and again sent back to the body, and non-essential means what? Not necessary. Namakku thevayillada waste, that is let out, they are filtered. Then tabular reabsorption. The filtrate to the proximal tubule consists of essential substance such as, this is the essential for us, glucose, amino acids, vitamins, sodium, potassium and bicarbonates, and water that are reabsorbed to the blood by process of selective reabsorption. So next one what I said, first filtration, then selective reabsorption. The selective reabsorption, what and all contain glucose, that is the sugar what we need for our metabolic process, amino acids, vitamins, sodium, potassium. Sodium what I said, Na, potassium, sodium, bicarbonates and water. These are essential. Essential means what? We need that. So that can be absorbed, reabsorbed. First all are filtrate. The filtration la vandu essential irukku, non-essential irukku. Non-essential are sent out to the secretion. Essential are reabsorbed. Reabsorbed means what? Again it absorbs and sent back to the part of the body. That is selective reabsorption. Then tubular secretion. Then waste materials are coming to the, after reabsorption is over, it comes to the tubular secretion. Substances such as hydrogen and potassium, H ions and K ions. Ions means what I said? Charged particles. They are filtered off. And finally urine passes into the collecting ducts. When it comes to urinary bladder, it let out through the urethra, small opening. Okay. Then dialysis. Suppose the kidney is very important to us. The kidney is not secreting the nitrogenous waste properly. If it is accumulated in the beginning, I said it will cause the disease to us. So when it is not functioning properly, it is known as what? Renal failure or kidney failure. When kidneys lost their filtering efficiency, excessive amount of fluid or toxic waste is accumulated in the body. This condition is known as, accumulated means what? Gathered. It's known as kidney failure or renal failure. So for those people, artificial kidney is used to filter the blood. The patient is said to be put on dialysis, and the process of purifying blood by an artificial kidney is known as hemodialysis. That is, our kidney is not regularly functioning, we are using by artificial kidney, that is known as what? Hemodialysis. When the renal failure cannot be treated by the drug or dialysis, the patients are advised for the kidney transplantation. That is, the same tissue, same blood they have, no. The other persons, we can get as a donation, and that can be replaced to our body. This kind of thing is known as what? Kidney transplantation. Okay, so children, we know what is dialysis, what is kidney transplantation. That by using artificial kidney, we are recycling the absorption of water, that is dialysis. Suppose that also not possible, the patients are advised to get a donation, kidney as a donation, because we have two kidneys, no, one kidney can be donated. Like that we are doing, that is kidney transplantation. So you have to see human reproductive system, that I will continue in other class. Okay, thank you children.